Long ago, when the baobab trees were young and the moon still danced with the stars, there lived a prince named Kwame in a kingdom overflowing with gold, ivory, and cattle. But Prince Kwame was sad. Every maiden in his father's land wanted to marry him for his palace, his elephants, and his crown. He wanted his heart. So one night he made a daring decision. He removed his royal beads, put on torn cloth, rubbed ash on his face, and left the palace with only a walking stick and a small calabash. "I will find a wife who sees a man, not a prince," he whispered to the moon. He walked many moons until he reached a small dusty village where no one knew his name. In that village lived an old farmer with 3 beautiful daughters: Adwoa the eldest, Esai the middle, and little Ya. When the poor stranger arrived hungry and tired, the farmer welcomed him. "Stay and work in my fields," the old man said. "If you are honest, you may eat with us." Kwame worked hard from sunrise to sunset. He never complained. One evening, the father gathered his 3 daughters and said, "This young man wishes to marry one of you. But I will not choose for love of wealth. I choose for love of character. So I will ask him one question, and each of you shall give your answer. Whoever answers wisest shall marry him." He turned to the tired beggar Kwame. "Young man, if you had all the wealth in the world, what would you do with it?" Adwoa, the eldest, spoke first. "I would buy the finest clothes, coral beads, and gold for my arms. I would be the most beautiful woman in all the land." Isi, the second, smiled and said, "I would build the biggest house with many rooms and servants. Everyone would envy me." Then little Ya, the youngest, looked gently at the dusty stranger and said, "If I had all the wealth in the world, I would give it all away to the poor and the hungry and keep only enough for my family to live simply. Because a full heart is greater than a full house, and kindness returns to you when gold cannot." Kwame's eyes filled with tears. He had found her, the one who saw with her soul. That night he revealed himself. He threw off the rags. Golden beads appeared around his neck. Royal guards stepped out from the shadows. The entire village gasped. But Ya did not faint or cheer. She simply smiled and said, "I liked you better in rags, my prince, because then your heart had nowhere to hide." Prince Kwame took Ya home as his queen, and together they ruled with kindness, giving wealth away until every village in the kingdom sang their names, not for gold, but for love. And the ancestors smiled, because a king had finally learned that the greatest crown is an honest